Microphone check. Welcome. Test 1 2 1 2. Are we live? Let me test one more second. I'm waiting for my feedback on my phone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, seems we are fine. Wait, give me a moment. I'm kind of boomer. So now it's official. Now we're officially live. Let me hide this, and let me open a new file real quick. New file, specially baked for you. Let's use this. Welcome to my humble beginnings, humble stream. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your Lord servant, Lashy.lp. Some of you may know me as Lazar Popovich, or Laze as a laser, Lazar. But some of you may know me as a Lashy.lp, or as I like to say, Lashy.lp. As you can tell, we have a beautiful overlay. Kind of new one, so which is very nice. I kind of updated. The roof was kind of rough, so yeah, roof. And we have a little over here we have nice flags, blue flags, no green or red flags. So yeah, hope you're doing fine. I hope also you prepared for making a draw this in your style together, or maybe myself, which is maybe more true, but we'll see if somebody is live with us in chat. Feel free to use chat if you're watching this after as a VOD. Welcome. I hope you have a good one. And also this one is for everyone. I recently, got hooked by the Warhammer 40k, and I'm kind of loyalist. So what is your, and regardless of your rank or your knowledge of Warhammer, what is your favorite Space Marine faction, or they like to say, well, I forgot, chapter. Yeah, they use chapters. So what's your favorite chapter? If you ask me, I'm kinda salamander and I'm a basic B, but I like their stance of point. though I know they're strong and everything and loyal and trying to help humanity, they're not so ruthless. They're strong, and although green is not my favorite color, in that case I would definitely choose Black Templars. But though they are hardcore, but they look cool as freak, dude. They have melee weapons. They don't use blasters that often. So I'm kind of new in that that area. So please let me know in the comments down below. If not, use chat or forever stay silent. Guys, it's a beautiful day. I got delayed by my neighbors. We were talking about some crazy stuff about how beautiful day is, or you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, please let me know if someone here is online. Can somebody give me a small feedback about music? Let me use some new stuff. Volume is too low. Let me yeah, let me know if that's too loud or it's okay. Oh, let me check myself actually. Let me be independent 100%. I think that's okay. It's Mountain Blade warband music. We have a lot of stuff. We have Skyrim. We have even Warcraft, which is kind of risky to use. So that's why I will play safe. As you can tell, I have a new operating system, Windows 11, and I don't know how will that perform, but it's a kind of gamble. So we'll see. Hey everyone, Sam Peterson Art, welcome Messiah. Welcome Sam. You sound familiar from somewhere, but I think I know you from somewhere. Listen, guys, I know people from somewhere. That's classic me. Classic Lashy.lp. Last time we did, and let me open that real quick. It's kind of confusing using Windows 11, although it's basically the same. It feels different, which is, you know, kind of sauce. Illustrations, good knock illustrations, and Swarm. And I think, wait. Oh, where's my? Okay, I think this is the one. So yeah, Cat Lost. This is the final product. I did some. I think I just made line art, or not even full line art. But yeah, we have a detailed, or listen, in my case, details do not exist. So they're really humble details, just shapes, but when you want to look at smaller distance, it should read nicely. This guy has to be similar colors to the rest of the area, or how you call that. So he is a focal point, but these guys are important. They are the card. The name of the card is Wyvern Swarm. So it's a swarm, but there was a war between these guys. As you can see, this emblem, which is, let me open them real quick. Archers, Ranger, yeah. These are the guys. They've been at war. So these are the factions of the something with sun. Let me open that real quick. Browse. Knights. I have a folder named Solarian. No. Solaran. Hey, here, bro. Read for yourself. Solaran Soldier. So yeah, basically they have a sun. They have that type of helmet. I don't know what the name of the helmet is, but I made a random Viking, but they said, okay, let's, and I did that as a, you know, just a random soldier, because I didn't want to draw too much focus. Okay, music is Music is crazy right now. Let me use some Mountain Blade. Ambience. Traveling, yeah, let's do it. Okay, this sounds amazing actually. So yeah, I placed a random knight here, or warrior, better say. Just for the, you know, template, just so we can use something. And then I made them, but they were, I didn't know at the time, but I had to make them to have a war paint. Those purple thing is war paint. The last thing, when I made all them, like their skin is this color, this pink red color, so magenta or whatever. So yeah, I made them. So I got an update feedback that I should make them orange, brown on orange, and use this magenta as a war paint, so to make more consistent and coherent design. And these guys are basically, I don't know the lore, but they are basically at war with them, I think, or that's the game. So I make art, I listen to what they need to, you know, make, or what I need to do. Let's make a new scene, guys. Let me just I will go to take my notebook, because I had some writings about approaching character design. So new segment, and in like few moments. Let me take a sip of the coffee. Sorry for the ASMR. Oh my god, that's a great coffee. Okay, I'm using some, well, it's instant coffee, so then don't you hipsters out there don't get mad at me. But yeah, I bought some instant coffee with flavors, and just cream, which is kind of sus, but yeah. Like I have to check actually while I'm heading to my notebook, or better say sketchbook, the number of people that watch. And yeah, I will be right back. I'm back. I'm really back. Let me boost some music volume a bit, and please let me know, because I just checked on my phone. I don't think I can hear the music actually. I just hear myself. We have nice music this time, and hopefully we can use the music. I gave a disclaimer. Let me check that disclaimer real quick. Boom. This video is non-profit, and the copyright of the song belongs to their rightful owners, respective owners, whatever, which is nice. I want to give that disclaimer. I don't know, will it help? But yeah, music for me is a bit too loud, but I don't know for you guys. Let me open my notebook, because I did wrote down a long time ago approaching to character design, which is cool. Okay, these notes are from when they had a stream at Artvod, because my friend at the time, Ognian, and he sent me a video, them talking with a guy named Patrick, I know personally. I mean, to Discord actually. and he won there. I forgot what was the name of something with history or something like Mysterio. I don't know, I forgot the name of the world. But if they want the concept or ideas for a concept or whatever, they can use basically a free feedbacks from Antonio and Augie. And then I listened to what they said, and this music is too loud for me. I still need that feedback. So they wrote something about let me translate this from Serbian. Trying to inspire animators. So your design should inspire animators, or to have like that flow, which I'll explain later. Why should you have a like if a character is in motion, what that motion will express the basically what character is or should do. Like if he's throwing a flame, you try to make more dynamic approach to for example throwing a flame ball or whatever the like function of the character is. Or let me read. Trying to fix poses, trying to show the character, the shape design. I will talk more about that. Face expressions, which is everything, and they said at the beginning, is basically you use that through all the stages of the making a character, which especially the face expressions are something that you focus kind of later on. At the beginning, you're more thinking about you have to think about what and we will make notes for that, like what is the character, where he lives or whatever, trying to make a setting, because I think that's important. And yeah, the world building, what character does, plus how that affect the other NPCs, or yeah, if you making a game or making a character for the game, you basically have to think what does your character where change the music. If you're making let me think real quick. Yeah, it says how that affect other NPCs or playing. So if you want to make a character for the game, if that abilities, how those abilities, how they interact with surroundings or other NPCs or the player itself or the story. So yeah, you have to think about that too. How the character. Okay, I just said that. So for example, boss battle. If the boss has some sort of a shield when you fight with the character that is a boss or enemy, if that boss have some moments where you made some damage and then it makes some sort of a shield and then you cannot deal damage at all. For example, boss battle, yeah. Okay, the thing I would focus is trying to make we'll not go too deep with this. Oh my god, I just closed the notebook. Okay, we'll try to figure it out, the setting, the surrounding environment, because we want to have some sort of an idea where does our character belongs. So if you're making some desert vibes, or is it near ocean, or both, then it's a different climate, or is it deep in snow mountains or deep in the mountains. So yeah, you get the point. The culture, the climate, nature, is it in the city, and is it in the city, For example, it can be a king, it can be a lord, peasant, or a knight, or some thief. So you get the point. And yeah, I will not focus at this now, but if you're making a game, then what type of game? Is it MOBA? Is it first-person shooter? You know, you have to think about that. What is the most important thing? What is the focus of those games? And later on, when you dig deeper, values, shapes, contrast in both. So yeah, let us begin. So first of all, let me turn on my drawing tablet. What is that sound? How do I turn that off? I don't know. Guys, you didn't let me know about the music. It's on you guys. If the VOD is terrible, it's on you. Let me check myself. Give me a moment. I'm using my headphones. Let me use some headphones, guys. My other headphones. So you cannot hear on stream, but I can hear on my phone. Yeah, sounds great, sounds great. A tiny bit too loud for music. Or just tiny, it's not too loud. Just, whatever, guys. Whatever. And I noticed that through this live stream, I always say, let me wrap this up and then I continue 1 more hour. So I want to have a nice 1 hour, 1.5 hours of streaming, but I have almost double the time. This coffee heals my soul. Okay, I said, okay, the music. Let me use my glove. I have my trusty healing glove that I heavily modified. I see that we have some nice viewers, actually, which is hella nice. If you're drawing, just listening in the behind, that's awesome. I actually sometimes, and when I say sometimes, I really think like 90% when I listen some videos, it's podcast. I mean, not a podcast, it's a live stream, just guy talking and me drawing in the background. So if you're watching this after the stream, that's the vibe, okay? And I really wish you the best. Let's enjoy. Let me just move this mic a bit closer. Do you like the music? And if yes, why? No. Okay, my guys. Let me use brush latency. We have latency brush, which means you're light. Or no, you're chill. That's basically the description. We have ova brate je korišćena. I wrote that because I didn't know which one was. Oh, we have Sumčica here. Yeah, I'm drawing right now. Hell yeah! Oh my god, I love chat. Chat is amazing. I need more of that. Okay, let's test. We're testing some boxes here just to got warmed up. And if you're wondering, but Lashy.lp, how do I draw a box? Listen, you have to think about being parallel. So whatever you do, and I think that with so when you do whatever, this is A, B, C. When you're drawing a bees, you try to make parallel only with a B. You don't care about A, you know? This has to be parallel, and B is here. And I have to now draw an A and C. So C parallel, A, and you try to be proportionate. You don't have to think about the perspective right now. So yeah, I kind of messed this up. But yeah, I try to be parallel. Okay, yeah, I suck. But that's okay. Yeah, the notes. I was thinking, what should my character be? And I was thinking, I want to have like connections. Like it's a warrior. And I don't know if you spell the warrior that way. I don't know if it's a double R. I will say like this. No one cares, okay? Warrior, but what type of warrior? I want them to be, let's say, it's a knight, but some sort of a hunter. So let's say my hunter, yeah, I have to actually first knight. I have to think about the setting. Listen, my knight, because it's a knight or hunter or like something like that. What type of hunter? But what is the setting? I want them to be, let's say, some German town or like French town. You know the houses when they have like pillars are basically like this. The walls, and there's a house, and then there's a window, and that window has something like that, and you know it's wood and white walls. So, yeah, something like that, but it's not high fantasy though. So when you think, also you have to think about the groundedness of that. So when what do I mean by that? When you have let me say, this is ground. I don't know if you spell like that. Ooh, this is an gro u n da. I don't know if chat help chat. So this means more realistic, semi-ground. I don't know what the terminology, but basically you have something like Game of Thrones, which is basically politics and real life stuff, but you have some tiny bit of magic and, you know, crazy stuff like mega magic, and everything is fictional. So we'll say mega magic. The official terminology, mate, rest in peace. I don't know it. Let me think. Maybe Lord of the Rings is somewhere here, I think. I don't know if that's correct way of thinking, but let's say with my characters, I like them to be somewhere here. Sometimes more near Game of Thrones, sometimes near this part, which is basically here. It's let's say we believe in gravity. There's no floating islands, but I do believe in some crazy creatures, like for example some talking rabbits or stuff like that, like Kung Fu Panda stuff. So we have some city, and we don't need too much details about that. So it's a kind of medieval plus steampunk, but it's more fantasy. What type of hunter? Let's say he can hunt some creatures. And let's say they have ranks. We'll talk about more. So if my knight is a solo like a witcher, or it has some like it's in army, so you have ranks and divisions, basically like Warhammer. What type of the rank he is? So how do you distinguish where he belongs? I was thinking about having, because it's a knight, maybe they have a one shoulder pad with a distinguished collar. So this is a shoulder pad, yeah, some armor, and they have like a big shoulder pad where you can distinguish. And let's say they have, I don't know, purple. This part is purple. and you can also design the what kind of whoa, the music is actually crazy good for this example, because it's Night Elves by Warcraft. And inside the color, maybe they have some sort of stripes or some, you know, emblem or whatever. Maybe they have something like this. Let me use some, maybe white. And in that world, this means whatever, witch hunters, or if it's green, they're hunting some creatures from, let's say, the ocean or woods, or I don't know. Or if it's a blue, they specifically hunts, maybe in the sea. But no, this type of blue should be like they're a regular army, like ultramarines. If it's this type of blue, more cyan or whatever, they hunt deep sea creatures. For example, oh, what bus is this? Let me actually save this. But where's my folder? No externally, we need studio random. My way of saving stuff is crazy. Yes. Let me make a copy, because I don't have my UPS. And if you're more interested about that, you have to watch previous stream when I talked about why my UPS and what the fuck is UPS got destroyed. No one said that this music is too loud. Okay, we have a problem in music, obviously, because some songs are too quiet. Yeah, some songs are too quiet. Some songs are a bit too silent. Whoa, we have a flip-flop, my trusty, my lord, my flip-flop guy. And I like how diverse my chat is. We have Sam, we have Sunčica, which means sun. When you mix I don't know how to translate that. And flip-flop, you know what flip-flop is. Or do you know? Do you know, yeah, we have some goated night elf. And when I say night elf, I don't mean about WoW, I mean about Frozen Throne campaign, not online stuff. Let me turn off this. Yeah, Night Hunter, yeah. He's obviously, so, because we said we are not completely grounded, so we have magic, and the type of magic they can use is limited but effective, because let's say they are scared, and that's the reason why they hunt something. If they use too much of magic, they got corrupt. But if they got teachings, you know, how they control the magic and use it efficiently and consistently, and then you have an like limited let me write limited amount. So what that means, basically, you have a controlling and a level of like novice or master or advanced. I don't know how you distinguish them, but and then in other side you have basically someone who is dependent on magic, like someone who is corrupt or just thirst for mana. For example, from Warcraft blood elves, where something like what they say, like what are those their quotes? My thirst for mana, or something like that. My mana is depleted. I forgot. Flip-flop when you played, obviously. What are the quotes? My flip-flop is near. Oh my god, 40 minutes already in stream. That's crazy. Yeah, let me cut this because we're not doing too much of a series, so it's a huge variety and approaching to making a character and setting. So we will not go too deep. And I want, because this is a draw this in your style, I don't want to draw. Yeah, I smell magic in the air. Yes, yes. My lord, I smell magic in the air. They don't say my lord, but so yeah, you can write all the notes you want. Now we will gather some references. Now gathering a reference is a very personal thing, some may say, and yeah, it's basically it. So I previously saved something, so let me open that because it's personal. So I have a folder named Vov, and I saved something like this. I don't know if I do this. Oh yeah, I can. I saved some examples. I don't like too much of online Vov because, and these are really I chose the ones that are not too over the top. As you can tell, for example, let me find, these are the most like poor looking and they look great. I found like crazy armor and glowing stuff and they look, we say kitsch. Flip-flop, can you with they're just too much. So I saved some of them that looks kind of cool. I don't like too much of the spikiness, but I mean it's okay for what it is and for the game, but I try to, you know, I like more of something like this, shape design, and you know, this guy doesn't have huge this thing, shoulder pads. And these, like, I chose the most poor looking from what they had. And yeah, and if you think like these are the most poor looking, and when I say poor looking, it's not, let me actually translate that. Kitsch, kitsch, English, Serbian to English. Kitsch.
Kitsch.
Basically, it's kitsch, yeah. Kitsch. It's way too much, you know. And I noticed that Chinese, how do you call them, like studios, the new games, Boulder Gates or stuff like that, they use too much gold, too detailed. When you basically, when you make a character, it's this size, and when you're playing, it's basically this size. Like you have 1 centimeter of your character. Sometimes it's this big, and you cannot even see all the detail. I played WoW, so Flip-flop said I played Warcraft as well. You can easily waste your whole life on it. Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. The reason I saved this, and when you open the video, he's rotating. I like the pose. I like the from the back, his arms are back, and like you can find, I also saved this guy. I kind of like this gradient. His pose are nice, but I don't like, you know, it's spikiness and it's noisy. The silhouette, when you make a silhouette, listen guys, and this is very personal, as you can tell, but when you have a silhouette, let's say this is a silhouette, and the best example is Warcraft, the game. So I'm talking about Frozen Throne. They use very stylized silhouette. You have some details, for example, the cow people, I forgot their name. So basically this is the silhouette, and then inside of that silhouette you make details. And I mean, when I say details, then you have a big shape and then you break it. You have a big shape, then medium, like separating where's the head, maybe torso, and then all the details like belts and. But you don't do more than that. If you do micro details, it gets noisy. Especially if you have all the spikes, you know, you braid it. It can look cool, but that this will not tell the story. Except if I don't know, you have some that thing. This, for example, these spikes. If they're important to the story, then you should add. Something like that. But if you add too much spikiness and then you have this and that and all the stitchings and you know you get noisy, this will not read well. So the good example is Warcraft Frozen Throne or Team Fortress 2, the best looking game. Like that game is 20 something years old or something like that, and it looks like yesterday. It was made yesterday. They have, let me open example. I mean everyone knows that Team Fortress 2. So yeah, when you open this guy, and they are distinguished. Look, this is very stylized, and it's very beautiful. You have blue and red team, obviously. Here's the blue team, and here's a like let's open this. Look how beautiful that stylization is. Yeah, and especially in this game, yeah, Flip Flop says you're watching a character from far away. Yes, and even though, why should you spend all your time looking character close up? You should be focused on gameplay. And if the core of the game is to stylize your like to gather all the details, then yeah, but you're actually fighting. So in every game, characters are basically separate. Look, now usually the map is kind of brighter. If you erase all the colors, you can easily spot the characters. And I'm saying so. In this case, background is a bit darker, character is a bit more lighter, and vice versa. It's very, very, very stylized, thought about values. You can spot the character from a mile away. You see all the important, like, look how big that orange glove is, and you have a distinguished like this part helmet. All the like this, I forgot how you call the mechanic. Yeah, this game is 20 years old, you know. Look how good it looks. It aged beautifully. It just point of textures, and the same story is with Warcraft. It just needs, so they made a reforged, and the reforged, they basically get rid of stylization. They just made more realistic and high textured, and it loses all the vibe it has. So yeah, now let us gather some references. So we talked about some making character design. I kind of liked something like this. I want something like this. So when I see this guy, I see some witch hunter. Now I won't use these. I will set them aside. Let's focus around this guy. So this is a random character from, like, this is not a character, this is avatar. Big difference. Avatars are like a Fortnite. They don't have a story, they just have a look and how cool they look, and that's all. So we will make a character, not an avatar. Yeah, avatar. Yeah, agreed. Reforge blows big balls. Yeah. Fortnite balls. Kanye balls. Let me check. Let's say we can use something like this for this, because we can have three types of. We have a general, we have a footman, which, like, this guy, he's the fighter and he knows some cool magic. This guy knows more magic but is less of a fighter, and this guy know how to fight, and he have some maybe enchanting weaponry, and that's all. So what I mean by that, his hammer, for example, can smash something that only you not smash with weapon itself, but the magic inside is deal damage to some creature. So we can go bananas. There's no way of stopping you. So yeah, and let's say we can use this, and we can use a bajillion. So these are great designs. I like elves with these giant ears. They look funny and cool. Like, you can, why they using giant ears? Because when your character is 1 centimeter big on your 24-inch monitor, you can spot this mile away. These are great design. So yeah, that's my thought. I think so. Okay, now we have some sort of idea. I will not use these 100%. These are just, I found them when I was scrolling to reels. And my throat is already hurting. Yay, come. Nice. Fuck, bro, I'm dead. Also, you have to think about what is the vibe of your character. Is it your world building is important? Like, is your world grim, or is it somewhere in between? I like to be somewhere in between. I don't like too scary, or, you know, I want things to be, so you're watching something, you want to relax, you want to have some ooh, but that's all. You don't want to be traumatized, like you're watching you're watching something like Attack on Titan. You just want to relax, the story is great, and that's all. You don't want to think about Erwin Smith too much, you know. Roger that. Chat, any question, chat? Chat, I mean, chat. Sorting hole. My lord, it's harvesting season. This is Mountain Blade music. Hopefully we will not get demonetized or blocked. The next step is we have something to get inspired. We can look for... Whoa. So something, we can use something to, some elements to driven the design, or to, I forgot the word, but something to implement as a main focus in design. Like maybe we can use this hat and make a main focal point of our character, or we can use something, I don't know. I like this one. So yeah, just something to implement it as a main design, or just to have like some references. Oh, how does this look? So yeah, like you can draw this, and you forget that like I usually make this breastplate and then immediately add this thing to the to the chest plate, but then I forgot that I have a pelvis part. So this is basically guarding your thighs, and this is guarding your pelvis. So sometimes you just forget the world is already hard. So we can use random stuff. So now you have you can have a general idea. You can have also random stuff that you want to implement. Let's use this. Maybe you want lighting, or so yeah, we can use this because the all the texture feels. You have some. Sometimes we made too tight, but look at this. This is baggy. He has to move. Look how much cloth there is. He has to be like floaty. And I like the combination of these subtle colors. Comparing to this almost shiny, but not too shiny. So I don't like too shiny. Oh, yeah. By the way, for everyone joining now, I'm making a Dtiys new style. We're making a new character. So this live stream is focusing. I mean, today's live stream is focusing on gathering reference, approach, some basic stuff of silhouette, and we will talk about more design elements and the basics about that, like big, medium, small, or 70-30 that somebody likes to use, which is basically big, medium, small, repetition, echoing, and stuff like that. Good old stuff. I think I also want to use. I would like to implement this color. Is that the word? Like this thing from the coat beneath the chest plate. So I want to have this, but I also want to have coat underneath. And I want to have like a witch hat. That implements that they are warrior. They are but they also know magic. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you want to make, and do you want to make a tank, like some more agile looking character, so thin? Is it a good or a bad guy, or is it neutral? You have to think about that. Is it cute? Is it cute and deadly? Like, is it like, how do you use your shape language to try to tell your character? Like, is it spiky, or is it you know, more looking? This guy doesn't look too scary. He looks way too round. He looks like a circle. So if I have a look at this guy, if you don't look at his face, because this face looks like he didn't sleep for 2 days. Okay, let's use this guy. This guy looks like a bad person. Why? Because he's bald. I'm sorry. He's bald. No, jokes aside, no, it's not because he's bald. He looks evil. Look at the darker plate. The shit, it has some spikiness. Although, maybe this is the better. Whoa, what? Load. Maybe this is the better picture, because we can see the roughness a bit of his face. He looks kind of some, how do you call that? Inquisitor, something like that. It has some sharper looking, and if you want to make this more stylized thing, then we can make more boxy looking, more triangle looking character. And the way I like to do that, let me use this. And yeah, I forgot to mention, our guy can be Inquisitor, some sort of a Inquisition, you know? So you have warriors, you have Inquisitors. What's the difference? This guy, they're just regular warriors, but this guy goes beneath, they go like demon hunting or some creature hunting, but also they can go to Inquisition in their own like chapters, you know? Let's see. I see this guy everywhere. See, yeah, something like this, but obviously she's a cutie patootie. She's yeah, she wouldn't be great. Maybe like this, a bearded woman, or something like this, a bearded woman, or something like this, a bearded woman. No, I'm joking, but yeah. Let me take a sip. Every bald guy I know is the best. They are so nice. We need justice for bald people. I'm getting bald, so I have a right to say something. This is cool. And now, if we use something like this, this has to be something more ancient. Why? Look, this thing is Centurion, I think. Only Centurions or some factions in ancient Greece use something like this type of armor, and Romans use this from the ancient Greece. So this has to be something. He's an ancient warrior. Maybe he doesn't use magic, but his armor has some implementations of ancient magic, or enchanting in the armor itself. And he has some crazy eyes like it radiates those arrows. So maybe he's a how do you call that? Like ancient order. I forgot how you. There's not order, but maybe directly. And for all Serbian listeners, let me read. Drevni red. Check. Let me translate. Row or order. Yeah. It's not a line. It's maybe more of a order. Let me use Drevni red. Ancient order. Yeah. Whatever. Flip flop. Any help? Any help in my England? When I say England, I wanna shoot myself. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. But I don't want to be too shiny. I like armor and it looks like this. You have some patina or whatever. See, he has much more character than this guy. And this guy is like a newbie. Or he doesn't know how to fight. Like he's a knight in shining armor. I like more roughness. And that's sus, Yeah. So we gather some references and it's all over the place. We have to have some sort of order in here. So what do we want? We want this. And we want something like this. What race is our? And sometimes you have to be racist when making character. Why? Because is it an orc? Is it a human? Is it an elf? Is it a combination of something? Is it a cat people? Cat folk? I forgot. So yeah, canine or feline or dog person. So yeah, bro. Yeah, brother. Oxen fort. So we have an oxen fort, and that would be great vibe of our character for the city. I was thinking something like this. Let me search more. So something like this. Ah, it's a video. No. So we have an ancient. We have a city, old city, and we can have some implementations of a bit more crazy looking, something like this maybe. Like there's a variety in shapes in our building. Something like this, which is kind of reminds me of Half-Life or yeah, new game. Man, let's talk about. No, I cannot talk about now, but I will talk about games that influenced me. Half-Life, Dishonored, Prince of Persia. Let me play some Prince of Persia. Do I have some Prince of Persia? No, I don't. Let me go there. Let me pause this song and let me open Prince of Persia song. Guys, I found this song today. Now we have some a few songs, but let's hear this. You can close your eyes, just listen to this. Your Dark Gardens. This chapter is when the prince tries to unlock some ways. He travels through time. He has a knife and that knife has some sort of when you press the sand, it's like a sand clock inside of a knife, and when he presses that, he can travel a short duration back in time. But in this chapter, or Warrior Within, he's chased by a time guardian, the Haka. And while the Haka is kind of badass, he only go to one. He's only in the past, I think. No, he's only in the future. When Prince goes to the future, everything is destroyed. In the past, everything was like nice, you know, new. So yeah, he goes through the different stages of time, and he goes in these gardens. Maybe there is actually, so you can actually see some of those gardens, some trees inside of some, like there is some sort of a floating island, and there is like miles, you're looking down, there is an abyss basically. So yeah, and I also found a great song. Let me sorry for interrupting the song, but it says Prince of Persia, endless stairs. And you have to listen to this. Let me. And man, that's a vibe. This is good. Like you can imagine, you are in the setting. Everything is so orange, yellow, stone, brick, gold, fire. You know, everything is warm. But there's also like a lot of long plots, and you're basically Prince sparkle by. He reads down the plot when he wants to go down. So yeah, and we'll stop at this, so I don't want to get destroyed by the copyright. Thank you, my lord. Swardian Hall. Greetings, my lords. Lashy.lp here. We will gather a feast. Enjoy yourselves, and may the Emperor guide you. Am I getting better at English? I don't know. So we have some. Oh my god, let's get back to this. And I don't know what to do more now. In these stages, we have some sort of an ideas what will influence our design. Now, it's more of your choice now. Would you like to add more, like poses? And when you start to draw, do you want to use more references from other artists? Let me see if I have some. So this, as I said earlier, the stream is all about the beginnings. So we gather references, and yeah, gathering references is the most fun part, or one of the fun parts. For me, it's definitely not. I like to draw. The drawing is the most fun part. And yeah, there's so much a bajillion approaches for making a character. This is one of them. I found this. Let me see which. Oh my god, cat. Kehe. Hihi. Cat hihi. Cat hihi. They make some cool designs. Our character won't be that beefy. So you can use some elements of the other artists And what's the unfun part? When the fun part is when you try to draw, but your UPS shut down, and basically you're lucky to survive, and everything shuts down, and you cannot draw. So that's the unfun part. Everything other than that is very fun. Listen, we will do some more digging with references, and that's it can last 10 minutes or 2 hours. It's all about you. So yeah, I found that this guy, he makes cool looking figures, action figures. So yeah. And when I finish gathering references, I will focus to show you some artists, and we will wrap this up. So we are streaming for how long? 1 hour or something. So yeah, I just want to, like, through hindsights or retrospective, when you look at my streams, you can basically cherry pick some elements from my streams, and you can basically find out my workflow. So now we get our references. Next stream we'll have a line art. Next stream we'll have a rendering, quote unquote rendering, because we all know in this stream we do not render. And the prime example of this is round palette, or bajillion artists we have here. I saved, and this is an old save. We have a lot of schoolism. Thomas. Yeah, I don't know all the names. This guy, I know he's a really famous one, but after all, we're all humans. So yeah, let me hide this and don't get too much of being. And I'm showing you what I've saved. And because we have some random. This guy is mid. When I say mid, in ranks mid. We don't want to have too much of a shining armor. This thing cost like a house back in the days. And when I say house, I really mean it. Like, they say some like few $1 million or hundreds of dollars, or thousands of dollars. Sorry. My character, I would like to have rendering against the law. Basically, I like something like this. Like, I also like, look how beautiful and effective this is. There is rendering, but they are basically it's not rendering at all. It's line art, local colors, shadows, rim, and that's all. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Look how beautiful. I like drawing. Look how fresh. I love the freshness of that. That's why I'm using this medium, because I have all the freedom, so I can go back and draw until I'm I lost my mind. But also you can render. Look how beautiful this renderation is. Look how effective that is. But also you can go nuts. You can, I like being simple. My character, listen, this is my older character I saved for some reason. I think I wanted to make a new one. But I will make a character that is basically 70-30. And I mentioned we'll talk about that. Skill issue, Skills on the hills. Bruh, what does that mean? Now, when I say 70-30, you can think about cigar, basically. Or vice versa, you know? We have 70-30. Now, in my case, my character my character will look like this. I would like to have a smaller head, to have like his position is not like this. It's like this, you know. His spine is more like this. You know, I don't want him to be like this, like he's a hero. Maybe if he's a paladin or something, I want him to be, you know, he's ready, he's a fighter, but he it's not lazy, but you know, he has an attitude. So I want something like this. I want to implement 70-30. I would like him to be, so we can play more with capes. I forgot, my thought went nuts. So, but I want, yeah, we can play. Am I stupid? I just lost a thought again. We can play with not separation, but proportions. Oh my god, bro. Sorry, I'm so sorry for everyone that listens. I'm so sorry. A cat. So I want to have separation with. I don't want him to overlap the hat. We want to use a witch hat, you know. So if I make overlapping, and when it's a silhouette, let me make a quick silhouette. It's not reading that great, but if I make a hat like this, let me actually make better hat. We have to use overlapping or pringling. Pringling by TCK. And I know people that hate that word. For those people, hello. Now, if we have this, now, music is too loud. Look, bruh, music, where is the music? I don't hear the music at all. Bro, you should, if it's really loud, you should actually tell me much sooner. Yeah. For the silhouette, now, we all know that's a hat. That's a separate, like, it reads nice. So I want that. And you can use two approaches. Making a silhouette, or like me, making a drawing, because I have experience in silhouettes. Drawing, so I can visual the silhouette. It's much easier for me. You can actually, so I can make a silhouette or a quick drawing and then add a silhouette in that, and then inside of that silhouette, inside, I forgot what is the terminology. Let me check. I have notes here. Let me give me a moment. Interior shape catching. So interior shape breakdown. Interior. I want this guy to have long arms, and I will make this 70-30 as well, and then he will have big gloves. Whoa. Listen, this is only for the intro. Let me delete that song. Tavern. Flip-flop, what is the statement of volume? My guy, what is the statement of volume? Let me know. I want my guy to have gloves. Like big gloves, maybe enchantment. Bruh, what? So we have enchantment glove. And armor. We will have some sort of an armor. And oh, I forgot about the color thing. So let me open my AI. What? I or AI, bro? Is it too loud or is it too? Can you actually hear the music? We can have this part, breastplate. Now we can use the reference. I can't hear anything. Bruda. Some songs are quieter. Some songs are, you know. No, in this case, we'll have to change stuff. Because I will have to add this. And that's a head. Some sort. I'm deaf now. Are you fucking kidding me? My keyboard is crazy. Okay. Okay, my guy. We will have color now. But I don't want to have too much of overlap, and I don't know what the rest of the design will be, but I want him to have basically longer arms. This part, torso, will be shorter and more long. Now, I think we will use also shorter like thighs. This is the pelvis, his belly, chest, and maybe some sort of maybe more clunky boots. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he used some high boots and some armor. I call that. Like, these are not boots, it's foot wear. Let me erase this. Maybe he has some sort of long ass boots and some armor, footwear. And yeah, we will implement this thing to have some sort of a distinguished rank. I don't know what type of that will be. Like, it's a rough sketch that we'll use later on. Maybe he will use some sort of belt, and we don't want to break too much of the silhouette. Like, we will have some stuff that will be noticeable in the silhouette. So maybe have a tiny bit shorter hands. They're already long. Let me check some references. What will we implement from these references? Yeah, definitely some sort of coat to connect more of that. So let me use lasso tool. This is not the final sketch, like pose and stuff. I'm just breaking down the silhouette and idea. Obviously, this is a generic witch hunter. Yeah. Now this is a bit too loud. Let me use the dungeon. Where is the dungeon? Yeah, dungeon vibe. He will have some sort of let me quick save to 8 with some. Now when we make a silhouette, the thing that will be visible in the silhouette itself will be gauntlets and basically this thing. and maybe some gadgets if you choose to. Yeah. Or we can actually have a more or less, so we can not make a focal point or one of the points, the boots, the footwear, and we can even break down a bit the silhouette here to have this thing, like it goes like this. Let me make a bit longer, and we can erase this part, and underneath the chest breastplate is his coat, and maybe on his chest armor, or even on his shoulder armor. And let me find some cool shoulder armors, so you can see how you can approach. You ask questions and try to find a reference that works for your I know it. I can lock down the, let me ref now, mode always on top. Now when I press this, yeah, we can use this, maybe something like that, some sort of gun shoulder pad. Wait, what is my, do I have some sort of chat options? No, I do not have. But yeah. For everyone watching, hope you're doing well. I mean, for everyone watching off the of the live stream, hope you're doing well. Maybe he had some gauntlet stuff, something like this. Maybe we can make it more rough. Maybe like this. Now this and like ratio, it's basically the same. Now we can actually then, in this case, not set it here, but maybe a bit more closer to this part. So instead of being right on the middle, we can make it up a bit more up. My English, but yeah, you get the point. Now it looks, this is shorter, this is longer, and this main part can be the longest one, like this. Maybe he has some sort of a gauntlets specially designed for that creatures that he hunts. I don't know, the gauntlet part, and then he has some sort of a place for the fingers, movement of the fingers. So yeah, I want him to have giant arms, hands, and tiny arms. I like these belts, so we can maybe implement that, or maybe he has some sort of a bigger gauntlets. So maybe in his part, in this guy, maybe his ability is to have some sort of a hand magic. So he wants to protect his arms or basically his hands to use magic, and he doesn't have any weapons, maybe some dagger or something like that he can use to basically save his arms. I don't know, that the idea is endless. Maybe he has some wax and some stuff on his, I don't know where. Don't think about that earlier. Maybe some spells or book. Bags, definitely. He needs to have some sort of a bag. Like, what medieval creature doesn't have any bags? And we would like to say bugs. I like this thing. Maybe we can add But then we can hide the rank with that. If he has some sort of you know, I don't know, maybe it's a great idea, but maybe it's better to have that plus this thing on top. Get away, bro. Make this smaller and this lighter for this case. Well, let's make just the lines. And what do you guys think? Maybe some sort of, let's see. But then this has a color as well. Then we won't use colors and just this arrow looking drapery. Just only on one side, and underneath is you know, thing. Then maybe we have to make a bit, you know, this thing adds on, but then underneath his arm goes like this. I don't know. What is the texture of that? I like these stripes. Maybe let's make more dynamic look. Like going like this, like his torso. He actually has some torso, not like straight line. Belts, of course. Belts can go underneath or around underneath the chest. I mean, underneath the rib cage. It's still early to think about that. Or maybe he has on his belt something, maybe here. This is great because it won't affect the silhouette, so this detail won't affect too much of a silhouette, and it's readable. We don't want any tangents. And yeah, maybe he has some sort of like stripes to distinguish his rank. The more stripes you have, the more rank, the higher rank you are. Or maybe the craziness of the hat. Like if you have more magic in your hat, or like some stuff in your hat, then you're more like higher rank. Or we can actually implement something like this. Like we have a curved, like witches, for example, witches in my world, witch has, nasty witches have a hat like this, but people that has order and ranks, they have like distinguished channel. I use that word too often. Like they have modified, like they have order. If you know what I mean, like they have something going on that basically differentiates, like differentiates. Razlikuje. Let me Google that. I want to learn that word. Give me a moment. For everyone listening, this is the based part when I try to differs from razlikuje. Distinguishes, okay. I'm like how I
distinguishes.
Unterscheidet.
Unterscheidend. Okay, that's the German. For everyone that speaks Tatar. Oh, there is no, I don't know. But what are these languages? Bemba, učena, norveški.
Skiller.
Norway.
Skiller.
Skilder. for everyone who is from Norway.
Skiller.
Okay. What was my thought? Yeah. Let's get back to our hat design. So we can have something like this. Maybe our guy has eye patch and he has some sort of a mask, you know, and maybe that mask is not red, but let's say, what is our witch hunter about? Ooh. Would you like to make a basic witch hunter? He hunts. He's specialized around about any ideas? He hunts elves. Okay, let's make a elf hunter. Magic elves. Let's make something up like those elves. Their blood is for the magic potions that heals some sort of a disease, and it's not like normal elf. Those are little elves that lives in a specific area. They are dangerous. They have teeth, sharp teeth. No, teeth. I don't know. So yeah, they live in swamps. It's not basic elves like high elf. They are basically, maybe they are at war or like different type of. So yeah, because those little elves has sharp whatever claws, and they will and the only way you can gather them is with those magic gloves. So he has to grab the little elf, and there is enchantment inside of those gloves. I don't know, I just made it up, but you get the idea. And yeah, I want him to have some huge ears. And yeah, of course you have to add a belt on the hat. Let me I think our guy, yeah, he has a smaller belt. Let me check if there is a reference for belt on the hat. There is. I will make mine. I like to set in the middle, but maybe our guy has a side belt thing. So yeah, and he has some decoration here, or maybe here. Maybe he has some magic feather that basically make him walk a bit quieter, like adds off a few pounds. This is magic feather and can be like 5% sneak. Like you can made up so much stuff. Let's see from here. He has a rope. Maybe we can also add some rope stuff here. But then it will kind of affect the, maybe like this. I like the idea of rope actually. We want to, and in my pose when I start to draw this, I will think about that rope so we can implement in order to don't affect too much of you know, the silhouette. Yeah, it reads okay. The boots are crazy. There's a tangent here. But I have to think more about this armor. I don't like that one too much. I like those circles. Definitely, I like those circles. Maybe inside of that circle there is a rank. Maybe. Yeah, this thing breaks to a bit. You know, you have big part, medium part, small part. Big part, medium part, small parts. I don't know. Maybe I'm coping, but I don't know. Who knows? Flip Flop, you there? Let me check the view count and who is actually here. We have 2 people. Nice. Nice, mate. We have 39 subscribers of this moment. This guy won't use any like weapons. Maybe a dagger, but it's not his thing. Like we said, we have magic gloves, and the magic is subtle. Like they're not heavy users of magic because you got corrupt with too much of a magic. His order, you have to be like you have to have some sort of a special blood in order to control the level of mana, you know, which is cool. This thing, I don't know how you call that. We can actually have it on the back, like to maybe help make it less flat, because if we have a back part here, which is a nice even, like we have here top, middle, ground, and we can also have some more yeah, this thing is the best of no, I'm so like Vas. Let me save like as a backup. Bro, what did I do? Huh? Oh, okay. Let me do this. This thing can now go mode, always on top, overlay section, right? Nice. So yeah, we made this so far. We have a general idea what we want to make, and I want to make it like more simpler, so people can actually. No, let me not use that. So people can actually manage to draw that. So I don't want to make it too complicated. And this type of thing, it's open to more variety. So if you're making a draw this in your style, you can make it mega niche, like only people that are heavily interested in that. Or you can make it so I made a guy that's basically human, so and then it's not super like furry, or no hate about that, but you know, you have to think if you want to have a successful, you want to make a unique character, but you don't want to make it too niche, even for fantasy artists all over the planet. So yeah, we have a dude that hunts, so he hunts evil elves. Okay, yeah. Save. Now backup. And what do we have here? Bruh. I don't like Windows 11 too much. I like the sound of it's not too obnoxious. Let me close this. Let me give some shout out to my favorite artist or some that I choose. Save. We have interesting stuff. Draw this in your style. Witch Hunter. But it's not Witch Hunter, but we'll call it that. Whoa, I messed up. And we were in end game of our stream for today. We are in a nice time of being 1 hour and 42 minutes. Now we can actually use the annoying song. It's an intro and outro song. Music. Welcome guys to our favorite part of our like I fucked up. This is your fault, guys. It's your fault. It's on you. No, I'm joking, but this is our favorite section or segment of the stream where we choose our favorite artist and talk about them. Now we have interesting design. We can zoom. I learned that from last time. We have a message. We have a bajillion of likes. Oh my god, I'm so famous. You can see who I follow. Oh, here's a Sam Peters from Fun or something like that. For the last stream progress. Okay, he streams also. We have some cool stuff. Nice. Let me move this. We have Ross Creations. I don't actually follow him that much. Let's go to saved. And while you waiting, you can enjoy on my background, my monitor. I didn't prepare for this, but we can go with flow because we have all the time we need. Now we have interesting, and I won't try to butcher. I would say her name. Dashiana, the whatever art, but these stuff are really nice. So yeah, you can see the things I love about like my approach, or this is too polished as a line art, but it's also not too much because it has a nice flow, beautiful coloring, and as you can tell, the rendition is basically self-rendering. I don't know how you call that. You have light source, but I don't think that much effects. Like you have actually here highlights, but that's, I mean, yeah, these are oriented through light source, but yeah, I mean, you have ambient occlusions here and there. Some of her, I would say her work. I don't want to misgender anyone. Misgender. Let me check. I'm deaf now. And for the case, I would like to lower this song a bit down. But yeah, let's play safe. Now the next one I want to show you is Zedig. Yeah, I just remember I can actually show you my boy Zedig. Let me open him. Alexandre, let me try to butcher on French. Alexandre Debrun. I'm so sorry. We have an epic, one of my all-time favorite artists ever. Like, he is in top 10 for sure. Beautiful stuff. No, though this is a duck night, swan night. And yeah, this is kind of sad because the swan died. But yeah, you can actually see how he implements, like this shield or emblem is amazing. There's a fish that goes, like you can see the deepness, and then try to eat the swan. Like always like very unique stuff from my legendary Zedig guy. Very influential style. I know a lot of people that goes to learn this style, and I highly recommend try to dig in and learn. His brushes are very influential. Like I know so much people, including me, and my favorite brush is from this. Like I have this drawing brush. I have brush that he uses for coloring. So very cool stuff. Yeah, he does smithing. He is all over the place. Like he benches. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's so strong. What? Are you that strong as well? He makes games. He has cats. I mean, what can man ask for more? Sorry for my English, but we all know that my English kind of sucks. Look how, like, when you see this, you immediately know that this has a lot of character. I tried like to play smart and explain what obviously we can see, but yeah, like this guy's wonder. He wonders, okay? He was like, oh, what do I need to shop? Drew a little guy. Bro, that's not a little guy. It's basically, it's a knight, because why not? Beautiful. Like, this is so enough, you know? You have all the necessary details. You have most important stuff, the characteristics of the character, but and very effective, and yeah, you have all the necessary stuff you need to know about this, and it's beautiful. The style, I wish I had this when I was a child. Back in my days, I wish I had this. I'm so sorry about that. So forever listening to this, I'm so sorry, but I'm so grateful that you're actually listening to me this long. Look at this. Oh my god. He's so proud that he actually can hold that tiny axe. You know, thick stuff. Look at this swagger. Look at this guy. Amazing. Cool. Look at this epic setup. So we have obviously one of the most unique setups you can actually imagine. Imagine someone breaks into his house. He has 10 axes, whatever this is. Like, oh my god. I would actually use this thing. This looks dangerous. I don't know how, like, would you actually try to... I don't know how you will use that. It's a drill of some sort. But yeah, whatever. What is that? You can... He has a holder for his arm. Oh my god, bro. Okay, fancy stuff. Fancy stuff. Yeah. I mean, he also does illustration. And yeah, look at this. I know, as I said, a lot of people that use this style. I used to draw that. Let me find if I have some sort of I think I made back in the days some knockoffs, I would say. It's close. I can feel it. Maybe this. Maybe that. But I have a more style. Let me. It's close. We are getting closer, guys. Yeah. So this is a prime example of me trying to implement some of that line art. That rough line art. I mean, it's not rough, but you can see the texture. Thick lines, simple coloring. But I'm no near his level. I think this was Inkwell drew this in your style. But yeah. Oh my god, look at this one. Yeah, let's talk about me, bro. Oh my god. Welcome. My favorite segment of the video. I mean stream. Let's talk about me. I am the one. You know who you're watching? Oh my god. I have to update this. On me. This is me back in the days. Look how ugly I am. No, I'm not. I'm really nice. Yeah. I remember every one of these. Martha. This is my sister Martha. She likes baggy clothes. She likes to shop in secondhand. She likes to exercise. She's a sport guy. She always gets my stuff. Like these are my headphones that she got. And yeah, these are cute cat that sadly passed away now. Rest in peace, Sneshko. Okay, let's not talk about me. Let me choose one more artist and we can wrap this up. Oh my god, we have so many. I don't want to use everyone, but let me find someone that I will have some inspiration to talk about. Let me think. I want to use someone like I want to use more of I don't want to say master, but let's start with top ones, like most influential ones. Then we can go from there. You know, start with the basics, and then let me check the chat. Is there any? No, there is no chat. Sadly, there is no chat. Oh my god, is there any? Actually, I can actually show you. Oh, we can. Oh my god, how did I? How? Wait, did I actually? I don't know if I mentioned him. I think I did, but maybe I did not. Let me actually give a moment to our very influential. I don't know if it's very influential, but Mike Mignola and this guy would be a great combo as of style and shape language, and they have a bit of a goofiness in a good way, but also very unique colors. And there is a tractor in the background. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's very unique, obviously. It's driven by shapes and colors. The characters are very, very characteristic. I don't know, look at this guy. I mean, look at this guy. Big, medium, small game. 70-30, as I mentioned, as I like to say. I kind of sounds like I'm a boomer, but cigar. 70-30 cigar. Yeah, I mean, it's self-explanatory. I don't know what to say. It's color-driven, shape-driven. There's a lot of maybe storytelling, actually. Maybe, I mean, it's obviously storytelling, but I don't know what was the initial idea behind it, but we can actually make our own idea. Yeah, he does robots, not just fantasy stuff. I think I saw some sci-fi, but mainly he does I would say he, because it's Satoshi Masura. I don't know what that means, but I seen a reel. Yeah, I mean, you can actually use this and then make your own. Like, look at this. It looks like a pawn from chess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. One of the artists I really like, that is one of the closest artists I can say that it's unique, but also reminds me of Mike Mignola. And we'll talk about Mike Mignola in the next one. But yeah, I like to have a segment about artists, the people who influenced me. And yeah, it's a nice stream we had. Beautiful. Yeah, you can, I will just scroll. You can enjoy stuff from him. And I will now shut up, recap. Okay, actually, let me and this is a perfect opportunity. We have a song that goes again. Guys, it was a pleasure. It was a nice time talking with you. hopefully this video will stay on because we used heavy copyright stuff. I know I don't monetize this. I don't plan to monetize. When I do, I will probably delete these videos or something like that. I don't know. Hopefully the gods of YouTube will have mercy on me. I love on those songs, but I don't know what to play, you know? So have a good one. Thank you for everyone who listened and who was active. Shout out to Flip Flop as well, my lord, Messiah. And for everyone that listens now offline, when I say offline, off the stream. And yeah, have a good one. Enjoy some art, and I will leave you at this. I will just scroll until I can actually pause, because if I pause now it will cut the stream at where you at, not where I am, because of the delay. So yeah.